Hello everybody, back again with another video. In this session I'm going to have some fun playing with some dozens and columns this time. In the previous one I was just playing dozens, but I have now rigged this sheet up with columns as well, just to try it out and have some fun, and we can see how it goes together. So to start out, it's given us third dozen and second column. So let's see what they look like. So I really like the way the third dozen looks here, so I'd play that. The second column I don't love, so if I was seriously playing this, I'd probably skip it until, see, the third column looks good. I'd probably skip until I got a third column reading. But for the purposes of just playing around and having some fun, I'll go ahead and go with what it's calling for here. But as you know from my previous videos, I like to, I don't just blindly go with what it's telling me here. I like to make sure it matches up with the longer term trends. But anyway, let's just go forward. So third dozen, second column. Let's see. We're starting out with a balance of 172, 620, so I remember that. Let's pretend we have a $2,000 bankroll. I got a lot higher than that, but it won't let me choose what to start with. And I tried to make some bad bets to get it to go down, and I just kept winning, so I gave up. So anyway, let's pretend we have 2,000. Let's do $10 chips. And let's just go, I'm just making this up on the fly. Let's just say up by 1 on losses and reset at new highs. Let's say that. Let's see how that goes. All right. Third dozen, second column. Okay. Okay, so we missed there, so we'll go ahead and add. Okay, there's a jackpot. 26. Alright, we're still on 3-2. So we'll go down. The new high is now 172,680. It's giving me a 1 here as well, but I'm going to ignore that. So that was a miss, so I'll add 16. I'm going to add again. And there's another 26, another jackpot. So let's put that in here. Okay, so now we're at 172,740. We'll go back to 10. 23. Okay, just for fun, I'm going to add one, even if I get a partial win but not a jackpot, I'm going to add anyway, just for fun. Two. Okay, so the 3 dropped off here. The 1's still here. Let me see what the 1 is looking like. The first dozen, that is. Okay, so it is breaking out of this downtrend, so I would probably go with this. Okay, so we'll switch over to the first dozen. Okay. I think I gotta add. Wait, did I win that last bit? I did, but it was a partial. It wasn't a jackpot. I'm just gonna keep adding until we hit the jackpot. Okay. 27. Okay, now we got a $100 bet here. Looking for that jackpot, and there it is. Got the 5. Jumped up to 172,860 now. Okay, we're still on first dozen, second column. We'll drop it back down to 10. 16. Add a unit. 27. Okay, now we got the third third column showing up here. Okay, so now we got the second column and the third column showing. And I like the fact that the third column is just showing a better long-term trend, so I'm going to switch over to that. So we'll be on first and third now. What's my bet? Okay, I got to go up one. And right away, there's the jackpot. That is outstanding. 12. So I hope that made sense why I chose the 3 over the 2. Just because this is the chart of the third column, right? Much stronger trend, whereas this is in a clear downtrend. Although it is trying to break out of it, it hasn't really done so yet. So I chose the third over the second, even though it was giving me both of them as options. Alright, so we had a jackpot. We'll go back to 10. Now we're at 920. So we're already up $300 with minimal drawdown. 22. Oh, sorry about that. Add a unit. 16. Add another. 28. Okay, so now we don't have a dozen in place. We'll have to do some free spins until we get one. Remember where we are. We're gonna have to go to $40 per spot when that happens. 6. Okay, we've got the third dozen. Let's take a look at what it looks like. Looks great. Okay, so third dozen, and we'll still be on the third column. $40 each. Is that what I already forgot? It's a third and third, yeah, okay. So 1. Okay, so now the third is dropped off. We're only at the first column, which I don't love. This is in a downtrend, so I would definitely, if I was really playing this, I would wait until we got something other than first column. I would just free spin because I just don't like this long term. But since I'm just having fun here, I'm going to go with it. But I know that if I was really playing, I would not. So 3 and 1. Up to 50. 17. 60. 0. 70. $140 bet here. 35. Got a partial win on that one. How about on the partial wins? I'm just going to start staying the same instead of going up one. Okay. We still got the 3 and the 1. Yep. 17. Okay, now I switched over to the second column, which is still trying to come out of this downtrend. Looks like it really wants to. If I was really playing, I would make this prove itself a little bit more before I played it. But again, since we're having fun here, I'm just going to go for it. Let's see. So we got to go $150, $60 total bet. Alright, let's look for the jackpot. Nope. 2. Alright, so we've now got an option of the second dozen. Let's see if it looks better than the third. It does not. Third doesn't look way better, so we'll stick with that. And there's our jackpot we've been waiting for. We're still down though. I can't remember exactly where we're at, but this is pretty close to where we started, so I'm not going to start over. Let's go 35. Okay, so we'll keep the bet the same here. 31. 16. Okay, we got the first column come up. Don't like that very much. We'll stay where we are. Okay, there's another jackpot. I'm pretty sure that's pretty close to back to highs, if not a new high. Alright, the bet got up pretty high that time, so let's not do that. Let's just start back over every time we get a new high. So let's remember we're at 172.940. It's 11. 172.950. 9. Okay, we got to add a unit. 2. Okay, we're not at a new high, but we got the partial, so we'll stay the same. 3. Okay, we don't have a dozen anymore, so we got a free spin. We will be at 30 when we come third back. 10. 31. 8. Okay, we're now at the first dozen, second column. First dozen, second column. 4. There's our jackpot. We got a new high, 173.10. Start over here. 15. There's another jackpot, 11. Okay, our new high, 173.70. We'll start over. 17. New high, 80. 173.80. Okay, we don't have a dozen anymore. So we got 30. Second and the third column is just tearing it up. Alright, so we got a dozen again. So we're on third dozen. We got a choice between the second and the third column. I'm going to go with the second. So third dozen, second column. What's my bet? It's going to be 30. Third dozen, second column. Right? Yes. Okay, that was a partial hit there. We're not at a new high yet, so we'll stay the same. And there's a jackpot, 35. Okay. New high, 173.170. Start over at 10. Add a unit. 5. That's a partial win. Okay, we're not at a new high yet. Keep going. Now we're going to be at a new high with that 17. Okay, so 190, 173, 190 is the new high. There's a jackpot there, 32. Okay, so now 173, 230 is the high. Now 240 is the high. Okay, now 250 is the high. The second column is on a tear. Look at it, just phew, like a rocket. Okay, so 250 is now the high. It's another jackpot. 32, 290 is the high. Okay, 300 is the high. Add a unit. 8. Okay, we'll stay the same. It's 33. Okay, that should be a new high. Yep, new high at 1733.20. So we'll go start back at 10. And there's the jackpot number 26. It's been a heck of a run here on the third dozen, second column. Okay, so now new high is 1733.60. How much are we up now? 360. We're getting close. We're like $700-ish up. Pretty good. 15 minutes. Okay, another jackpot, another 32. 400 now. Add a unit. Add another unit. 33. Okay, we'll stay the same. 10. Add a unit. 12. Now we got to switch over to the third column. And there's a jackpot right away at 30. So you'll switch me from the second to the third here. Normally, if I was playing, I probably wouldn't have made that switch, just because this is still in a downtrend here. But it worked out. I'd like to see that kind of break that downtrend first. It worked out anyway. We got a jackpot out of it and a new high, 173,430. 35. So partial. Okay, now 440. Okay, we'll bring him back. It's giving me a reading on second column now, so I'm going to switch since this chart looks better than this one. So I'm going to go back over to the second. $16. $24. $19. Alright, we're going cold after that hot streak. Alright, so now we don't have a dozen, we gotta wait for a new dozen. We're gonna be on $60 bets once we get there. Okay, we got first dozen. How does the first dozen look? Sideways trend here. Probably wouldn't play this live. Yeah, definitely wouldn't play it. But we're going to do it since we're having fun here. We're just testing out this indicator. So far, the indicator on this seems to be pretty good. So I'm liking it. So we'll go over first dozen. Okay, we got to go to 60. Columns do I have? first and second column. Okay, second column looks way better, so we'll stay over there. Alright, I believe we're looking for 173,440. There's a partial. $28. Up a unit. There's a jackpot, but we're not at a new high, so we'll stay the same. Mark this here as 5, 9. Pretty sure the old high was 440. If I was playing this for real and the bets were up this high, I would go ahead and reset. But for this testing, we're just going to keep it rolling. Wait for the new high, something greater than 440. And there it is right there with 500. Okay, back to 10. Alright, 510. $520 is the new high. 0. Okay, that was partial, will stay the same. 21. Add a unit. 31. Okay, now we got to go over to the first column. The second column went away. 17. 20. Alright, we lost a dozen, so we got to wait again. We got 60. Okay, second dozen, first column. 0. Add a unit. 12. Okay, now we lost the column, so we gotta wait until we get one. Be at 80. Second dozen, third column. And there's a jackpot right away, which is great. 21. We'll need another one though. We're still looking for 520, so we're not at a new high. 12. 7. Add a unit. 23. 17. Some partials here. Still not at a new high, so we'll keep going. 6. More partials. 28. Okay, we'll add a unit. Back up to a $200 bet now. 20, that's a partial. Another 20. Should have switched over to that second column, huh? Well, now I got to because the third one went away. And this is another example. We're right at the previous high. With the bets this high, I would go ahead and reset. But since I'm having fun, I'm just going to keep it rolling. 4. 16. Alright, there's a jackpot, new high of 860. 14. I think that gets us over the $1,000 profit mark. Start at 172,620. Yeah, that's 12. That's 1,200. So it took us a little longer than the previous video where I was just doing dozens. We hit 1,000 in about 20 minutes. This took about 23, 24 minutes. Although we got 1,200, not 1,000. So performed about as well as just playing the dozens, but it's, you know, there's an element of fun to this one because you got the jackpot numbers. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Like this way this is going. Doing these manual trend following just seems to work, continues to seem to work really well. So hope you guys are enjoying me exploring this idea further.